Today I'm going to show you how you can turn Garden Warfare 2 into Garden Warfare 1 using two mods I've developed for the GW1-Ify project. So this is the UI mod and the texture mod. Both of these work online and are completely safe, so I'm just going to get into the showcase. So we're going to start on the zombie side, and I'll play a character that was in Garden Warfare 1, but we have a new ability in this game for him, which is the engineer with a bolt blaster. You can see here if you're using the texture mod you get the handlebars. It does replace this little thing here, so you do need to earn it to be able to get the handlebars. It will automatically equip it on all your engineers, you can just take it off if you want to. But yeah, we'll play as engineer first, and go turbo jackhammer, and no, we'll use the regular bolt blaster. So you're going to see here first of all of the UI is updated to be Garden Warfare 1's. There's no like Zomboss head at the minute, those are videos compared to Garden Warfare 1's sprites, so it's not that easy to swap them out. And you can see here as well we have a new icon for the bolt blaster, which is more in line with Garden Warfare 1. And you can see there the spotting icons. You can see there all of the icons for the classes have been done by G-Guy, and they look really good, so thank you G-Guy for them and letting me use them as well, because they look so good in the mod and make it just look even better than like the UI already does. That's not all of them though, there is more stuff that I've added for the all like UI stuff like spotting icons. I've made custom icons for all of the mechs, all of the other characters that just have icons that don't currently have updated ones for Garden Warfare 1, stuff like Karate Zombie that's exclusive to the second game. All of those guys have new icons to fit the style, and the same applies to ability icons too. You can see as well when I get kills, it shows that I'm getting coins. I can say now, and I just got borrowed, I can say it doesn't actually give you coins, there's no coin handouts here, so it's not like a coin cheat. It just shows coins because that's how Garden Warfare 1 did it, there was no XP. And the XP meter is also hidden by default as well. I know there's other mods that show the XP meter, but I didn't want to have it because it's not authentic to how the original game looked. Alright, I'm going to swap over to the Imp now, because Imp does have a few interesting new things. First of all of the mechs have updated icons. All of them have updated icons for everything, the mech itself and the call. But we're going to play as the default Imp for now, because he does have a slightly different design. You can see the guns to begin with. Those are taken from the statue that he has in the backyard, which happens to actually be his original guns from when I believe he was being planned for Garden Warfare 1 at one point. So these used to be more pellets instead of laser blasters, and he has that now. He's also got the little stripe on him as well that kind of replicates his design from Garden Warfare 1. Obviously he was never in the game, but there's concept art showing what he would have looked like, and that's what I've used to base his character off. Once we get our mech as well, you'll be able to see that I've changed the mech's design to also try and replicate that Garden Warfare 1 design. Alright, I've got our mech here, so I'll call it him right now, and we can try and take the point with it. So you can see it's got the original gun, which I found was actually left over in Garden Warfare 2 by accident. And it's also got the little, like, antennas on the top, or whatever you want to call them. It's got them because for some reason they wanted to give the mech that in Garden Warfare 1, but that got scrapped in this game. But you can see as well I've got the icons from the E3 demonstration, since those are more in line with Garden Warfare 1's, like, design choices. And that applies to all of the characters that have icons from the E3 stuff. Some of them don't because Korn and Rose, some of their icons were changed midway through development to be the new art style already, so those ones aren't included. It's mainly Citron, the 3 Garden Warfare 1 classes and one of Rose's abilities are all the ones that I used from the E3 stuff. Imps are of the highest quality because we somehow have an image showing all 3 of the abilities in that old style. They didn't release those for Deadbeard and Super Brains, unfortunately. So we only have like the original video quality versions of them. But if we get higher quality images of these, I will like use them in the mod. I know I could like AI upscale them, but I'm not about doing that. I don't want to use AI upscaling to replicate icons. I probably could just replicate myself by, you know, just rendering them like I did with all the other ones. Do keep in mind there's no gameplay changes to this, so there's no potted plants on this point. Don't ask me why there's no potted plants here, I really don't know. I think it's probably more than anything an oversight by the developers, if anything. Also, I'm definitely dead. Yep, I have been destroyed by... Oh, it was orange cool, I thought for a second it would have been the cactus. After all these years, this character is still one of my favourites. Remember when I got him. Yeah, if I'm not wrong, I was streaming on Twitch when I got the computer scientist, and I was like proper gassed up over it. Like, I don't remember exactly what happened, and I think the stream is long gone because I don't think Twitch archived all my streams because no one bothered to properly archive them. The only thing the texture mod doesn't do is make it so Chomper uses his old model. Because if you don't know, Chomper uses a slightly different model in Garden Warfare 1 that allows for his mouth to open a lot more, but it does support less expression, which is why it got changed in this game. The new Chomper has more expression on him, hence why if you see when you die, you look kind of sad in Garden Warfare 2. In the first game, you kind of just lay there with a closed mouth. I mean, I don't think it's much of a big deal. I don't know if people would be annoyed by that or not though. I'm not sure. And also, I want to show you why Super Brains was never added to this map. So there's one kick. After that, I can Turbo Twister to reduce damage. And then once I get here, I can do another kick, and then I can just jump, kick it again, and I'm in. It's a very easy thing, what can I say? So now I'm going to move on to the plant side, and I'm going to start off with Torchwood, because he's a character I've always wanted to see in the Garden Warfare 1 style. You can see we've got the different ability icons, and a health upgrade, because I'm kind of obnoxious like that. Alright, so if you're playing this character, this is how you play him. You see, you find a scientist, and you just completely obliterate him in a second, because that's fair. But I believe I'm using something that will allow me to go full on Garden Warfare 1 style. So you'll see what I mean. Oh no, I'm going to die. There we go. It's like nothing ever happened. That's probably one of the worst things about Garden Warfare 1. You'll always get that one super commando that respawns after you get him to like at least 50% health. Remember when I was really young, I used to just respawn inside the mouths of Chompers. Poor guy spent all that time trying to get one kill just to get stolen by the respawn button. So I was working on another mod for this as well, which would be the balance mod. It would bring all of the old balancing back from Garden Warfare 1, and it would also bring some balancing back from early Garden Warfare 2 as well. So it would have like the old time snare, old Super Brains punches, old Citron weapon, all that stuff, just to kind of give that feel of the weapons being earlier versions of the Garden Warfare 2 stuff like it was in Garden Warfare 1 maybe. But I didn't want to release it now because it's not finished, and I wanted to get out all the multiplayer side of things instead of just offline stuff as well. So you can enjoy the stuff that works on multiplayer, and I can get the other stuff out as time goes on, and they're going to capture it. Oh no, they're not. They're not. There is a single brown coat on the point though. Oh. I came off the point and there was enough zombies to capture it. Oops. Hey Cactus, do you remember when you didn't defend the point and now I have to do another flag of this? Peashooter, it's a bit too late to be defending the point now, isn't it? I'm sure you're all wondering if Plasma P has his old design back, and yes he does. I'll show it off in game now because, well, I'm the entire reason these guys are capturing, so let me get rid of that. You know, it's nice to know my team can do stuff. I mean, I don't really know what team I'm on at this point. You can see here he's got the stars on the back, and he's also got down his legs as well. Like I said, if you've got any complaints about the mod, let me know. Let me know if there's any inaccuracies, and I'll have a look into them and try and make it as accurate as possible, because that is the point of the mod. Okay, that guy just broke his neck. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to leave a like, maybe subscribe if you want to. If you want to download the mods for yourself, the link is in the description below to both the UI mod and the texture mod. If you use them together, you'll get the same experience I did without the lighting. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one.